Hi, I'm Trygve Hammer, candidate for U.S. House. Bill Clinton's first presidential campaign had a inside slogan to keep him focused. That slogan was, "It's the economy, stupid." And this year, it's tempting to say, "It's the data centers, dummy." But it's really more than the data centers. It's more than property rights and eminent domain. It's more than the lack of transparency and elected officials signing non-disclosure agreements. It's more than state elected officials and regulators profiting from astoundingly lucky land purchases around data center sites. The data centers themselves are just a physical manifestation of everything that's wrong with our politics and our economy. We don't trust big tech. We don't trust government to shield us from the abuses of big tech or from corporate America abusing AI tools and using them against us. And frankly, they're not off to a good start. Uber, for example, uses AI surveillance tools to drive their drivers' wages down. What happens is the driver has a certain amount of time to accept a trip, and the AI constantly tests to see the lowest compensation they'll take for that trip, and then in the future uses that as a set point to keep trying to drive the compensation down for the same work. Even worse, there are now 4 apps that control contract nursing across the country. And the companies behind those 4 apps will buy nurses' credit card data from data brokers. And then they will use that credit card data to set desperation wages for nurses who are in a lot of credit card debt. Again, driving down wages and putting someone in your hospital who is in a deep amount of debt and could probably use a little more pay and a little less stress, which sounds like something we could all use. Meanwhile, retailers are using the same kind of surveillance tools to drive our prices up, to monitor what we'll pay and to test us upward constantly. That used to take a lot of work. It used to take focus groups. It used to take more manual experimentation, but now it can be done quickly with AI. So corporate America is using AI to drive our wages down and drive our prices up, and Congress isn't doing anything. Partly because big tech and big corporations are spending a lot of money to make sure they have a Congress that doesn't have the courage to set the guardrails, to show them what they can't do or what we won't accept. So if you want a Congress with more courage than that, if you want a Congress brave enough to put limits on these folks and look out for regular Americans, I'm asking for your vote in November. If you're not a North Dakotan and you want to support the campaign, you can find out more at hammerfornd.com.